The story begins not with loss, but with unmatched power. There was a king unlike any other in history. A ruler whose kingdom stretched beyond land, beyond oceans, into the unseen world. Prophet Solomon was not just a king, he was a prophet chosen by Allah, gifted with abilities no human had ever received before or since. The winds obeyed his command. The jinn worked under his authority. Animals spoke to him, and he understood them. Wealth flowed into his kingdom like rivers. His throne was unmatched in beauty and strength. It was said that even the mightiest kings bowed in awe of his power. But power, no matter how divine, comes with a test. And this is where the hidden truth begins. One day, as Solomon sat upon his throne, surrounded by his army of men, jinn, and birds, something unusual happened. A presence entered his court, not visible, not announced, but felt. In some narrations, it is said that a test from Allah was about to begin. A test so subtle, yet so powerful, that it would shake the very foundation of Solomon's kingdom. Solomon had a ring, not an ordinary ring, but one that symbolized his authority. It was through this ring, by Allah's will, that he controlled the jinn and maintained his dominion. One moment, everything was under control. The next moment, everything changed. A figure appeared, disguised, deceptive, dangerous. Some traditions describe him as a devil, others as a rebellious jinn. His name is often mentioned as Sakar or as Sif in different interpretations. He studied Solomon, he waited, and when the moment came, he struck. Through deception, the ring of Solomon was taken. And just like that, the king who ruled the wind, the prophet who commanded the unseen, lost everything overnight. Imagine this moment. 1 second, you are the most powerful ruler on earth. The next, you are nothing. No throne, no army, no command over jinn, no recognition. Solomon tried to return to his palace, but no one recognized him. The guards stopped him. The people rejected him. The very kingdom he ruled now saw him as a stranger. And the one who took his place. He sat on Solomon's throne. He ruled in his name. But he ruled with oppression. For days, some say weeks, others say even longer, Solomon wandered, alone, hungry, broken. The prophet who once commanded the winds, now searched for food like a poor man. He worked as a laborer near the sea, carrying loads, doing small jobs, earning barely enough to survive. No one knew who he truly was. No one believed him. And this was the real test. Why would Allah allow such a thing? Why would a prophet lose everything? The answer lies in a lesson deeper than power. Power is not ownership, it is a trust, and sometimes, even the greatest are tested to remind humanity of one truth. Everything belongs to Allah. Meanwhile, back in the kingdom, the impostor king began to misuse Solomon's authority. He spread corruption, he manipulated people, he used the power of the ring for evil. But something was wrong. The kingdom no longer had peace. The justice that once defined Solomon's rule disappeared. The balance was broken. Then came the turning point. One day, while working near the sea, Solomon received a fish as part of his wages. Hungry and exhausted, he cut it open. And inside, he found something unbelievable. His ring. The very ring that symbolized his power. The very ring that was stolen from him. It had returned, not by chance, but by divine will. The moment he wore the ring again, everything changed. The winds returned to his command. The jinn recognized him instantly. His authority was restored, and the impostor, defeated, exposed, destroyed. Solomon returned to his throne. But he was not the same. He had experienced loss. He had felt weakness. He had lived among ordinary people. And, most importantly, he had passed the test. This story is not just about losing power. It is about understanding it. Even the greatest king was reminded that his strength was not his own. It was a gift, a temporary trust, and when it was taken away, he remained patient. He did not rebel. He did not lose faith. He endured. The hidden truth is this. Power can disappear overnight. Wealth can vanish. Status can fade. But what remains is faith. And that is the real power. Some scholars say this story is symbolic. Others say it is literal. But all agree on one thing. It carries a message for every generation. For every person chasing control, wealth, influence. Remember Solomon, the king who had everything. lost it, and gained something even greater. Because in the end, it was never about the throne. It was about the test. And he passed it.